What is good? What is good? This is Jazzy Diva with the Flow podcast. I have my first guest, and of course, I got my gold mic because I come alive when I'm on the mic.
It's your Dolly. We're here again. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah.
Definitely check her YouTube channel out. A lot of good content, you guys. She is a content creator. One of the reasons why I wanted to interview her. Okay, yes, let's give it up. Let's see if my technical situation works because
Technology works.
I'm gonna press the applause.
Woo!
Okay. My first interview, you guys. I know that the last few videos I've been focusing on, self love and self development, excuse me, and also just, giving you a little information about myself, my journey, and I'm just happy you doing once again. I keep repeating all of this, but I am truly, truly happy doing what I'm doing. I do appreciate the views so far from the videos I have posted. Much love and blessings to you all for that. And yeah, so without further ado, it's your Dolly.
Yeah,
Woo!
Dolly.
Hey, 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 hey. So I've been asking to interview you for quite some time. For quite some time. So it's finally happened at this moment. And if you guys watched the very first video that I did post, I said that we will be doing a mukbang. Okay, so the person that was in the very first video, this is she. And no, we're not doing a mukbang, but in another episode or so that will truly happen. It's just timing, and I try to respect my guest time. And once again, this is my first interview, so
You
I
probably
want to
don't
be.
even recognize me. 'Cause I looked a mess in the other video.
I didn't think so. I thought you looked cute. She had
Looked a
braids, y'all.
mess.
She had braids. So I wanted to interview you because I know how talented you are in many different areas. She is truly talented. She did give out her shout out to her YouTube and, if I'm not mistaken, Instagram as well.
Yeah, everything. You're Dolly. Yeah, Dolly.
Nice. So if you check out her YouTube channel, you will see the contents that she has posted so far. I know that you're into nails and hair and um many different ventures in your content. So I guess the very first question, because you she has a lot of followers on both um, social media networks. what what made you create the content that you started creating on both social medias?
Which one of them?
Both.
But what content specifically are you talking about?
Are they different contents on both?
It looks so. I think I have hair. I don't know. I just like being in the camera.
Okay. Um, Now, I know that as far as the contents that you have put out, more so of your talent, is that something that you're really trying to let other, like, promote yourself as I do here and, get clientele, or just showing off the skills that you do?
No, because I don't like doing hair, but to help others so they can learn how to do their own hair. So just like, what's it called? Educational purposes.
Oh, nice. I know she does my hair, you guys, and if you're looking good. Okay, and she does her sister's hairs too. So, and they be looking, and I'll show some pictures at some point in time. You get to see some work, or just go to her page and you see what she does. She,
Yeah, Dolly.
um, do you consider yourself a role model for younger generation or your generation? Um, I know you mentioned that you just want to be on a camera, but like what comes to your thought process like initially like when you creating or thinking of what you're going to create as a content?
I feel like, were you asking who my target is?
Well, yes, that too, but like like what influenced you more so when you are thinking to like what you about to create, because you do have a mixture of content between the hair, the nails, if I'm not mistaken, makeup as well. So what type of influence comes to you to mind more so?
I just love fashion and dressing up and doing the makeup and the hair, and I feel like that all just goes together.
Okay.
It's like my hauls, the clothing hauls that I have.
Is now the clothing hauls that you do, is it from like a special collection of um fashion designers that you are promoting or has contacted you more so?
I'm Fashion Nova.
Okay. Now, I know a lot of people has signed up or kind of gets paid for doing Fashion Nova. Is that something? Is that something that you
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I still see what's funny. Look at the interview.
because you're so serious. You didn't any eye contact with Guys, she looks so serious. Like she is like straight forward. I feel like I'm the one who keeps going from her to the camera, and I keep looking at you, just like zone.
Huh?
I'm here.
What happened?
I feel like you just kind of really zoned in into looking into the camera. So I just feel like not that I'm talking to a wall. We are. I swear to you, I did not have like any pre. There's nothing, no paper. I'm not. It's just off, straight off the dome. Like I'm just asking questions, and it's just like. Sorry. Oh, guys. So we're gonna get back to it. I'm sorry I got sidetracked, and you guys seen from the other videos. It doesn't take much for me to get sidetracked. So I tried to hang my little banner up, but it's not working. So I have it hanging off the sofa. And if you do realize too, I'm in a different location. I'm still in my home, but I'm in a different location. And I tried my best, you guys. I tried my best, but we're going with the flow with it because that's basically what you know happens when things don't happen the way you would like it to happen. You go with the flow. Okay, so um back to this is slightly bothering me, you guys. Can I will figure it and get it together, you know. Sorry, guys. Okay, so back to the question with the content of fashion, because I know you mentioned that you're into fashion and you enjoy fashion and you um some of your U-Hauls is Fashion Nova.
U-Hauls?
Is that U-Haul?
The vans?
The Vans?
The U-Haul van that you move in?
Oh, no. What
It's
would
just
you
a
call it?
haul.
It's just a
Clothing
haul.
haul. Oh, U-Haul.
I did say U-Haul. I'm sorry. It's just a haul.
It's just a haul.
Okay, the fashion hauls.
Mm.
Is that is that the only um fashion line that you cover, or do you cover other fashion lines as well?
Like what you talking about, like Fashion Nova and stuff?
Correct. Yes.
I've done Shein. The Shein has some cheap clothes, but aside from that, just Fashion Nova and Shein.
Okay. What do you like most about trying on from these different fashion lines?
Huh?
Like, what do you like? What do you, because you, there's two hauls from two different fashion lines that you create your content.
Mm.
Like, what do you like? What do you like most about those different fashion lines? Do you like one over the other, or are they both equally?
I feel like like Fashion Nova is more quality stuff, but Shein they also do have nice stuff and it's cheaper compared to Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova have quality stuff and sometimes they have sales like every week, but Shein is cheap overall.
Okay. I actually, guys, I have never bought from Fashion Nova or Shein, so I will have to definitely check. I do have friends that buys from them, but I personally have not. What else? What? How often do you create your content? And I did ask you, like role model wise, um, the target areas, the target people, not areas, the target people that you're trying to create your content towards. What age range do you really try to target?
I feel like I'll say I'll start like from like probably 13 because I feel like that's where a lot of probably females start doing their own hair. So probably 13 and up.
Okay.
I know, especially if they're just starting their new guidance.
One of the things that um, I like of your content is that it is age appropriate. A lot of adolescents out there, if you guys have pre-adolescents and if you're a single parent, or if you're not a single parent, you just need help, definitely check out her content. It will definitely help, your adolescents, slightly be prepared with hair, makeup, possibly if you feel like you're comfortable with your child, at whatever age they are, to wear makeup. However, hair definitely, and it's a teachable, and as a role model, a young role model as she is, it definitely helps. The Fashion Nova, would you ever, in the Sheen, would you ever like be a model for any of those companies?
Yes, I would want to.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Like for those companies, or just to be a role model, a model in general.
Well, I like to buy from Fashion Nova and Shein, so I want to be a model for them if it's possible.
Okay. But would you like take modeling as like a career opportunity? If
Yes and no.
Okay.
Wait, let me see why. Yes, I would because I like pictures. I like dressing up. I like the excitement. I like the makeup and all the extra stuff. But no, because a lot of model. What I've noticed is a lot of modeling industries. They have like extreme requirements. You have to be a certain weight. You have to look a certain way. They have high expectations. So yeah, I know. But
That, I feel like that is true, and this kind of goes to from like my other videos, so definitely watch them. But I did mention about being comfortable within your skin, and as part of development is just knowing who you are and knowing what you want. I feel like you said that perfectly as far as something that you want to do. You don't want to change anything about yourself, you want to be as it how you are and be comfortable doing what you're doing. Um, Especially, I know, like you mentioned, and we all have seen like the whole weight and height and size requirement that the pressure, just the model, could be a lot on somebody and could affect them, mentally, physically, um, which makes it, you know, a self esteem issue for some people because they just feel like they need to be perfect or they have to hold themselves to this expectation just to
Fit in.
yes, to fit in, to move forward in their career and to make it better. Of course, that's always good for that to happen. However, it does take away from your identity and
My face.
she's still staring. I feel like are we are we I
Huh?
think you just
That's why I started laughing. Because I was just staring, but when I actually looked at it, it was funny.
you
I was looking at it the whole time.
oh, it doesn't feel that way. It just feels like you're just looking straight ahead. And that's all that's happening. I feel like I keep going and you're just like you're answering. You're engaged, but you real truly engaged in yeah.
Me? I'm just now looking at me. That's why I started laughing.
I keep excuse me, I did have some water, so I do apologize. I think if it's not
Were you
every
farting?
time, that's no,
What did you say? Excuse me.
because I belched.
Oh, I can't hear that good. Oh.
Believe me, if I toot, I will let you know. I'll give you the heads up. But I did have some water, so it's like it feels like in every video or mostly every video, I'm belching, and I don't know why that is.
I'm thirsty.
But I have some water.
Probably some more.
But I don't feel thirsty anymore.
Oh.
You want some water?
No.
I forgot to get my guest some water, but it's okay. She's not thirsty. But when you staring ahead, like and you staring where you was just looking at me, that's fine. Just
Not necessarily. You don't just look and it's like you're not really seeing what you're looking at, but you're just looking. So my eyes was just wandering, but I wasn't necessarily just staring. No?
I know I'm thinking, have I ever done that? I don't think so.
Like you never look at something, like look in a direction of something, but you can't actually see it.
Maybe if I was like spacing out a little bit, because sometimes I do that.
No.
Sorry.
Sometimes my eyes space out separately from the rest of me.
Oh, that's kind of like a outer body experience while you're awake.
I guess.
That's what it feels like
The
or sounds
daydreaming.
like. Yeah. Do you daydream a lot?
Yeah.
Like about what?
What do you mean?
Like
About life.
what about life though?
I don't know.
Because sometimes with the flow of things, life be life, and yo.
Exactly. So I can daydream when I'm mad, daydream when I'm sad, daydream when I'm excited. I can daydream at any time.
But when excuse me, but when you daydream, are you daydreaming? If you don't mind me asking, are you? Because you say you do it when you're upset.
I
Are
do
you?
at any time.
But does it change your mood or change? Are you daydreaming about things that's positive?
It depends on what I'm daydreaming about.
So if you say you was upset and you start spacing out, like, are you changing like any events, or just you just kind of space out and you're just reflecting, or you changing, or you find that when you're daydreaming, when you're upset, that it changes the events of what took place that made you upset?
No, not necessarily. Like probably what's to come. Like I feel like it's more so what's to come. Like reflecting on what happened and then daydreaming about what's to come and how to go about it. Like how I told you that I played out the argument.
So it's more prepping.
Hmm?
It's more
Like
prepping
daydreaming.
as if you have to have your armor on.
So it's like I'm looking back. I guess I'm seeing. So if you made me mad, and then I would just marched upstairs, I'm still seeing you there, and we're having a conversation the same way. Or I'm daydreaming about the future conversation. I still see you.
Has that ever come like to light in any situations for you?
What do you mean?
Because you say you daydream and prep for the future. Has the future ever come into the light for you where you're like, oh yeah, I felt this coming, I'm ready?
Yeah, especially when I'm trying to battle.
That what?
Trying to battle, or make sure that my argument gets across, or my what's it called, my statement gets across. Yeah,
Do you feel like sometimes you're misunderstood
yeah.
by a lot of people, or different people, or just everyone, or it
Is this
depends?
therapy?
No, because I was only asked. No, it's not therapy. But I was just only asking because you said that when you're upset, you have this whole plan, and then when you're ready, I guess with the armor, and you're like, yeah, I'm coming for to make sure that my statement or my point is across.
Mm.
Like, do you feel like whoever you have your disagreement with, do you feel like at times you're misunderstood, that you need to prep for the future?
Yeah, or not even that. Just I just want to make sure that I say everything that I have to say because I know that my mind doesn't stay in one place.
In the moment when you're having
Hmm.
a dispute with someone.
Yeah.
So would you say they will have to, so do would that person have to re-bring the situation up so you could be ready for it to happen?
That too. Or I figure out a way to work it in, and then that's when I try to convey what I have to say.
So you be plotting?
Huh?
You be plotting?
I mean, you don't plot.
It's for like a comeback though.
It's just a habit that I have.
I want to, guys. I've never experienced that. I totally get the daydreaming though. But I've never thought to be, yeah.
Make it sound like I'm evil.
Oh
You're
no.
plotting?
It's how
Is my
you.
master plan?
And yeah, and remember we, it's kind of like
Yeah.
you.
But I do, but you know that I do that.
But I didn't know you was plotting.
What do you mean? If something bothers me, then I'm gonna do that.
But so I do know her enough to know that she likes to get her point across, and she likes to be heard. I didn't know, so I'm hearing it for the first time. I didn't know that she'd be plotting. That just means sometimes, at times, if not most of the time, some things be brought up.
Not
So
necessarily.
you can say
No, not necessarily.
so. I'm not saying I'm gonna be mindful, but I'm gonna be mindful and kind of more observant.
No, you would. I don't. You would know.
How would I know?
What do you mean? I don't. No, I don't feel like I've done it with you, but I feel like I'll just bring it up. I just come straight.
But how do you work that in?
What do you mean? I'll just say it. But
So,
some people, I'll say that I have like said something purposely because I'll think about how they're gonna respond. So I'll say something, and then most likely the way how I thought of multiple ways they could respond to me, they say at least one of them. So then that's how I get my you posted this.
oh,
My mind just thinks deeper.
I feel like I mean,
I'm outside the box.
well, so am I, but I just never like I've always said this. I am. It's a blessing and a curse being an overthinker and thinking outside the box. Because I do agree with thinking outside the box and not, but not typically like not the typical think outside the box, like overly like. And that's kind of brings it back to what I was saying in my other videos. And I know this is kind of repetitive, but that's why it's a blessing and a curse because me being an overthinker, thinking about the what ifs and what this could happen, this may not happen, but I'm going to be prepared for this to happen. I don't see things as just this. Go beyond and over and visualize things a little differently, but not to the point where if I, in your case, plotting or I should have said done something. I don't go that far. I feel like
Hard.
for me, and I'm sure there's other people who do that too. So I think it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not normal because I'm sure other people do it too. Because especially depending on the situation, if it's like a heated moment type of thing, like I
Just
should have
because
said.
other people do it doesn't necessarily mean it's normal. Because
Say it again.
that's just because other people do it doesn't mean it's normal.
I said it is, but I'm saying you probably not the only person who does it.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm sure other people do it. That's why I said like it's 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 something you do it, and I'm sure other people do it as well. It's just how you know how upfront they are about it. You know, because I feel like in some years in kind of taking that, like work if something happened and you didn't get your point across depending on the situation or a disagreement with a friend or family, whichever. Sometimes we talk, and then depending on our own emotion, which brings us into obviously a negative state when that happens. Sometimes some of us shut down, or if completely, and if we don't shut down completely, we say we want to say, and then we move, and then as a reflect, that's when I should or I could have said or I said da 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 type of thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then it's like if there is a opportunity to revisit the whether it's work, school, relationships, whatever, you you then able to say what you would have said probably if it was in a calmer state at the beginning of it of the whole situation. Um, then it comes out the later time as the reflection, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's true.
Without being combative.
I'll be provided. Something to come back.
Right, but
To be a
I'm just.
comeback.
I mean, yeah, if you still in your feelings about without reflecting, and you're still on the well, this is my opportunity. This is what
This is what I've been waiting for.
match down, match down. um, musically, kind of moving on a little bit um, to content because you're more tech and um, TikTok. We did a TikTok, you guys. Hopefully, if I still have it on my phone, I should still have it on my phone. It's not deleted. I still should have it on my phone. But musically, I know you like to sing. You like to. What is in my face?
What happened?
You just started smiling.
You said music. I like to sing.
I know that's the reason why, like, but you just start like grinning, cheesing.
Yeah, because you said I like to sing.
She does like to. She like to sing, um, and dance, and you do a lot of TikTok. Whoa, or have done a lot of TikTok. Hello, hello.
It's me.
Is the mic?
Hello from? Huh?
That was weird.
There's not enough space in the thing.
Oh, so it's still recording.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so real quickly, um, so you have done a lot of TikTok videos, and that's content as well. Do you do that just for fun, or that's part of kind of just basically like you creating more content, making yourself well known?
The two of them. Because I actually have fun making videos, the dances, and stuff. And if it could be added onto my content, then I'll put it out there. If not, I'll just do it for fun. Same thing.
Oh, nice. And the your TikTok is the same as your YouTube and Instagram.
Everything there, don't leave.
Okay,
There,
definitely,
don't leave. There,
definitely.
don't leave. Don't leave. Definitely. Definitely.
um, is there?
Yeah, don't leave.
Check her out. Is there because you do? Is there certain influencers in TikTok? And I'm new to TikTok, you guys. I just joined probably like a month or so ago, so I'm learning this whole TikTok thing. Okay, um, but I do know like certain trends come out, and I have seen videos. Um, do you go based on? Do you create your own content, or you follow kind of like what the trends that's happening?
The two of them. I follow the trend, but I also create my own thing.
Oh, nice. What contents do you create?
What do you mean?
Like your own thing. Like what is it that you create as your own? Excuse me. I told you guys I had water and it's still coming. Excuse me. Um, what do you create as your own content for TikTok?
I'm not understanding.
You said that you do your own thing for TikTok as content. Like, what is it? If you're not doing a trend,
Hmm.
if you're not copying the trend, what is your own unique videos that you put out yourself?
I mean, I can use an example. One of them is it still consists of hair, and I put a caption that people could really relate to, and I just thought it was funny, but it's still me showing. Like example, when I learned how to do a lock,
Hmm.
and I think the caption was um distracting him from the fact that I learned how to do a lock, so he doesn't have to sit in front of another female.
Okay.
And people loved it, and I got a lot of views for that one.
Nice. Nice.
And I posted it yesterday at Good on Leave.
Definitely check her out. Subscribe, like, follow.
Get the video to pass 1K. It's at
Okay.
800 right now.
Yes. um, it's especially as um a person who's doing social media, definitely support. Um, do you support other young, inspiring creators, content creators as yourself? Do you support them? what, what's so funny? Is it me again?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I try. I'm like, what do you mean support? Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna laugh about it because I'll say yes, I do, but I don't really support people who make like really like I would support them. I don't. I have to watch their stuff to support them, and sometimes nobody has time for that. But like music and stuff like that, like people who has sent me music or who I came across, I support them and I may follow or I may repost.
Okay. Has like excuse me, have any of the other content creators have they ever reached out to you to help them promote themselves as well, like using whether it's their music or um the latest trend of dance routines? Like, have any of them reached out and say, yo, check this out, or can you do some content using my stuff?
Um, yes, I feel so, I believe so. I can't think of when, but I believe so.
Okay, no, that's real dope. That's so dope. How, if you could give, um, because your targets of age range is to inspire younger, the younger generation or younger adolescents, um, with the different contents that you do. If they would like to start creating content, what would be some advice you would give to them?
That to don't worry about anybody else's opinion. Don't watch the views; they'll come up eventually. And keep going because persistency will help. Is that the word? Persistent? Is it persistent? Persistency?
Mhm.
Oh, wow, big words. Persistency will help.
If anyone was to like as more like a mentor and they came across your videos, I know you said it's like most of the ages between 13 and up a little bit. If they was to reach out would and needed assistance, would you, help them out or help guide them, like, you know, just mentor them just a tad bit to they able to get it if they needed it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. And that kind of touched base what I have spoke about. And just so guys, this is not rehearsed. This is like free flow interview questions that.
Barefoot.
Say it again.
Barefoot.
Barefoot. You
Yeah.
can see my feet.
I'll say barefoot.
I
It's just barefoot. Like, it's just bare.
don't have. I don't.
No, I'm not talking about feet, actual feet. It's just barefoot. Like, it's just a bare video.
Oh yeah, like and I did mention like I don't care as once again I enjoy doing. I get excited when I'm on the mic, you guys. And you're seeing things in actual of how things are flowing, okay? And I don't do. I have yet to do any editing to let you guys know. So basically, the videos that I have put out, I just put out because it's just authentic. You see me, you see me talk about things that I'm talking. If I get tongue tied, you see that. You just get in me, you know. Not dolled up me just yet. I'm sure in one of the videos or a few videos I'll be dolled up at one point, okay? Because I like to be killed. But just to kind of I it's just you just get in me, jazzy diva. You just get in all of what is real. So I did mention in the other videos like being confident within yourself and doing what you love and staying focused and being positive. I'm going to touch base on another video about, you know, ways to stay focused, but just be yourself and be true to what you love and what you enjoy doing no matter what it is that you want to do. And it doesn't matter who likes it. I know this is repetitive, but it's so true. It doesn't matter if someone likes it or someone doesn't like it. You're doing what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, it's you. And you never set yourself back just because, once again, as what's mentioned by your darling, um, if you pay attention to the views, don't do it. Just kind of just do your own thing. Like she said, it will happen when it happens. It's a flow of when it happens, it will happens. It is what it is. Just continue doing things that you enjoy doing. And like I said before in other videos, what you do could possibly become your next career. Your hobby could turn into your next career. You don't mean for it to happen that way, but it could happen that way. So, and if you do want it to happen that way, then you still just have to keep focus and worry about what interests you. So be true to yourself always. Um, one more question,
Hmm.
and I'm so excited about this, you guys. It's called Go with the Flow podcast.
You want me to rap?
Well, we have some options. I have some options. You could A, tell me a time that you have just in life that you just had gone with the flow with whatever that was going on. Or option number B, do a freestyle.
Hey, what you gonna do one too?
I'll do one. You know me.
Alright, go first.
Okay. 1 2 1 2. Guys, I'm on the mic. Check it out. 1 2 1 2. Check it out. Uh, I'm on the I'm on the Jazzy Diva podcast, rocking the flow. And if you didn't know, yo, now you know. Check me out. Hey, check me out. Hey. Now here we go from the hip to the hop to the non-stop like the pickety the pop.
Pickety who?
Pop.
Tupac?
I said pickety pop.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to go?
With the flow.
Let me see. It's your Don Lee. You know how it be.
Hey.
We watching TV on the beat. Like, share, comment on this video. Don't mind the audio. replay. No, pull up. I have to do it back again.
Rewind. Hey.
It's your Don Lee. You know how it be.
What?
You done know already. I can't stand the heat. Now I'm about to drop this beat. So like, share, and comment to your Don Lee.
Hey, and that's what I call a flow to the flow to the another flow. And here we go. And I would like to thank you for the interview. Whose podcast is it?
It's Your Leaves podcast, guys. No reason to go subscribe to Your Lee when you're already here. The
But you still need to
takeover.
apply. I mean, apply. You still need to subscribe and follow all social medias that she is on. Um, I will leave. Am I able to leave your link in my?
I
In the
feel
video?
so.
Okay.
And if you're a sugar daddy watching this,
Well,
times is hard, so like feel free to donate to my channel. Like $1,000 is not too much. I'll take any minimal amount. 2,000, 3,000.
well, you guys, you heard it first, okay? Yes. So, once again, thank you. Blessings to you all, no matter what day, time,
Place.
place.
Yeah.
I did belch. Excuse me.
Hmm?
I did belch. Excuse me.
No matter day, time, place.
I don't normally say that. I
This
know.
is my podcast.
Oh, okay. Well, so you want to do the outro?
Alright, guys, thank you for watching our podcast. We will be coming back to you shortly. It's Jazzy.
Diva with the flow.
It's Jazzy Diva with the flow. Should be coming back. And it's your Donnelly. Go subscribe. Like I said, you guys a cash at me. Your Donnelly. And yeah.
And I'm sure she will be back on again, you guys. She was the first co-host, and I actually get to interview her. There's so much more. I know we're supposed to end it, but there's so much more about her and her talents that kind of went over our times. You know, close to 50 minutes. Um, and she does have places to be, people to see. So, consider this, at some point my co-host, if she chooses to in the near future, but you will see her again in the future, other co-hosts too. Okay, I don't want to say other people I interview. I want to call them my co-hosts because when they're with me, they're a co-host. Because I'm not by myself at that moment. So much blessings to you all. Don't forget to be kind to yourself, love yourself, and respect yourself too. But most of all, blessings and in a heart. Yes. Yeah, I see that. Yes, how we do that in the last video. So much love, and until next time, blessings. Bye.
Your Donnelly drop the beat.
Hey.
Hold on. Your Donnelly drop the beat.